Well, we're back for our last review of the Menards buildings, the HO and O scale that they have before the holidays are here. So they haven't put a whole lot of stuff on sale. A lot of their Christmas stuff is already disappearing and being put away, along with spring stuff coming out. So I'm not sure if they'll put any of this on sale, because I was reviewing the sale signs. And the sale sign said 40% off of everything these 2 or 3 days, except for a few items, including the model trains and buildings. But they do have a lot of the CAT equipment on sale, and we'll get to that. They're really reducing prices on that. So if that's something you've been wanting to get, now's the time to do it. Some of the stuff's down to like $3 a vehicle. Some of the sets are down to about that price. They're big sets. The 4-packs and stuff are down to you'll see they're down and pretty good in price. But anyway, the store still has a decent amount of inventory. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of show you what's still left at ours. I'm sure it's probably pretty comparable for what's in your area. But then we'll check back right after Christmas. Won't be the day after, I don't believe. It'll probably be Sunday when they change their sales, but we'll come check on probably Friday, just to be sure, to make sure they haven't put something up, kind of a quick 2-3 day sale. But then we'll see Sunday if they put their big sale on stuff as they start to reduce. Because the thing about Menards is they'll start doing like a 10% off, adding another 10% off every day on a lot of their holiday items. But I don't know if that's going to, where I saw that site, I don't know if that's going to happen for these. So we'll let you know here, but we'll show you what we have left at ours. And a lot of great vehicles. This is some of the HO right here. You can see the prices, and almost all of this is lit and animated. So really good stuff. You'll see some of the animated as we're going along. But if they do put some more on sale, we bought 3 this year. 3 of them. We bought the Light and Power, I think it was, or something like that. The power plant. We bought the Tide plant. All this in HO. We bought the Tide plant, and we also bought the Gamer and Thrones. So we got those, and if I can pick up a few more, I will, for our layout, because I do like all the lights and everything, and it makes for some stuff it makes for some great background things that we can just kind of blend into the rest of the buildings. So I'm hoping they do. If they don't, we'll keep track, because we did find out that they don't get rid of all the inventory and just send it back wherever at the end of the season. They do have, you can see a couple of buildings here sold out now at this point. They do keep them in the store in stock. There's a special place they put them, and we'll show you that. They'll probably wind up moving most of this stuff up and out of the way, because they'll start putting their spring stuff in here, their pool things, their yard items, and all that in this space. So it usually happens around mid-late January. And when they do, we'll show you where you go inside of Menards to still find these. Most of them should have them still available, like ours does. So because when they took down the summer stuff, there were some things there that we wanted to get. They put them up. They put them where they put them. We were able to find them and get what we wanted. We already thought they were just back to main storage. So anyway, so as you can see, they still got a decent amount of cars, lots of great structures. So we'll just kind of scroll along here and let you see what's still here. A lot of them they've already just unplugged, which is an indicator that they're getting ready to start putting stuff away. There's most of the things that are still plugged in are just down in the O scale area. But you can test everything. That's what's nice, is just unplug. The little plugs stick out of the boxes. So if there's something you want, you just take it and plug it in. You'll find one of the adapter plugs like that right there. So you can just take that adapter and just plug it into one of the ones that's available on a building that's plugged in, and you can test it. So looks like they're starting to put some of their track on sale. So they are starting to get a few things. It's cheap to begin with, so I'm not sure how much they're going to discount things, but we'll see as it goes along over this next about 7 to 10 days. And like I said, then after we check right after Christmas, then we won't be back until they store everything, and show you how to get to that. So anyway, so we'll just go ahead and just keep scrolling along here, and then we'll get over to the cat stuff and show you the really good sales. They're really trying to get rid of these Tide plants, these O-scale ones. They've got like 3 spots here for them, and they're all on sale. They've got them marked down, yeah, about half price. So we got the only HO they had here. They've got some O-scale left. I think there's 4 O-scale. So they did restock all their sets, though. They had been sold out of their train sets for a while. As you can see right here, they did put them back. They had them at a really good price. I think they were on sale. They were down to about $100 a set. Now those, since they've already had those on sale, these may go back on at the end of the season here. And then here's the last of the big O-scale buildings that are here. They had 2 or 3 of each of these big ones, and they have sold a number of them. And they've got new cat equipment in that they did not have at the beginning of the season. I don't know when this came in. It's been within the past 2 weeks. We saw them a little bit ago, and they really stocked up. We took this video a few days ago. They've at least tripled. I'll show you when we get to the shelf here. They at least tripled what they have, and they put it on an end cap. They're like little scenes that you can have, HO scenes with cat equipment, figures, and some scenery details. Yeah, these are still got plugged in. You can still see the lights going and stuff on most of them. That's the Sprecher Brewery. That's over in Milwaukee. And the M&M Alien UFO party bus thingy. The bowling alley is pretty cool. It has the lanes all lit up. Nicely lit Amtrak station. They had a bunch of the Gamer and Thrones buildings, and this is really the only one that's left. They had about 3 or 4 in O and 2 or 3 in HO, and that's all they have left, is just the one. So I guess that was the popular item this time. They're not on sale anymore. We happened to catch it when it was. And then cap with all these unusual cars. It's all fantasy. A lot of it's just fantasy paint scheme stuff with fallen flag type stuff. So you'll see here. We actually got a video on them, so if you want to see a little more in depth on that, just check that video out. Okay, here are the cat scenes. They're actually down, I think, to $3.99 or $2.99 now, and it is HO. And there's an entire end cap of it, and there's probably at least 3-4 times as much as what we showed you right here on that end cap. Tons of stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was either down to $3.99 or $2.99 today. But anyway, it's less than that even. Now, this is the same price now as it was when we filmed this a couple days ago, but these are great 4-packs. This is close to end scale right here. It's just slightly larger, but not by much. And then they have all their single HO stuff down to the $4 a piece now. And they've got quite a variety. They've got the graders and the backhoe thingies and all that good stuff, like my descriptions there, thingies. We've got almost all of these. We've picked them up over the past couple of years, so we didn't really need to get any this year. We picked them up on sale, a bunch of them on sale last year. And these haven't gone down in price. These are the larger ones. These are close. Those were closer to the S. And then here's all the HO semis with the loads. So anyway, this is pretty well where they're at, and the prices are really starting to come down now. So it's a good time to check if you've got a Menards in your area. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll update you next week when we if we see some good sales on it, and then later in January where they move them to. Thanks for watching.